Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Simple English Cast, a calm place where English is simple, real, and easy to follow. I'm Alex, your host today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Meera. I'm so happy to be here with Alex and all of you. Whether you're walking, sitting with coffee, or relaxing at home, thank you for joining.
Today, we're talking about something important, not just learning English, but learning how to live your year in a way that feels real and meaningful.
Yes, if 2025 felt like a blur, if you kept saying, I'll start tomorrow, or if your days are full but empty at the same time, this episode is for you.
Exactly. We're calling it Your Turn to Win. Not winning like perfect, but winning like keeping your promises to yourself, protecting your energy, and making small daily choices that actually add up.
And for our listeners, this episode is B1 level. Intermediate learners can follow completely, and beginners can still repeat useful lines and enjoy the ideas.
Let's start simple. Have you ever had a day where you did a lot, but at the end, you couldn't remember a single meaningful moment?
Yes, that's what I call the blur. You wake up, check messages, join meetings, reply to emails, cook, scroll, and suddenly the day is gone.
Exactly. Days like that feel full, but nothing feels memorable.
It's like taking 100 photos with a dirty lens. You have the pictures, but nothing is sharp.
That's a perfect metaphor. And the blur is not your fault. It's your brain sending a signal. Slow down. Notice what's happening.
So the next question is, what causes this blur?
Mostly reaction mode. You're living by reacting instead of choosing. You reply to emails, check messages, scroll through social media, say yes to requests, and at the end, your day disappears.
Yes, and your mind feels full. It's like having 40 browser tabs open at once. Only one is useful, the rest are chaos.
And in that chaos, even small tasks like a 10-minute English lesson feel impossible.
So the first tip is pause before reacting. One breath before replying, one small moment before saying yes.
Exactly. And when you pause, you can start noticing your quiet drains, the tiny things that steal your energy.
Quiet drains could be doom scrolling, overthinking, late nights, or people pleasing.
Yes, my quiet drain used to be overthinking. I would replay conversations for hours, looking for the perfect response.
Mine was late nights. Just one more email, one more check, one more video, and suddenly it's midnight.
So, step 1, identify your quiet drain and cut back. Not to punish yourself, just to protect your energy.
Energy is important because discipline without energy doesn't work.
Exactly. Energy is your currency. If you spend it on nonsense, you're exhausted before the day even ends.
Once your energy is protected, the next step is a minimum winning day. Not perfect, but repeatable.
Yes, something small that you can do even on a busy or bad day, like 10 minutes of English practice, 10 minutes walking outside, no social media for one evening, going to bed 30 minutes earlier.
These small choices are powerful. They create momentum, the feeling that things start moving forward naturally.
Exactly. Momentum is like a shopping cart. The first push is hard, but then it rolls easily.
And when you miss a day, that's okay. The key is to hit the reset button the same day. Restart fast.
Resilience is built here. Falling isn't failure. Not getting back up is.
Another important habit is micro-courage. One brave action every day. Not huge, just small.
Yes. Think of it like a muscle. You don't lift a truck on day 1. You lift something small consistently, and the muscle grows.
Your micro-courage can be saying one sentence in English, sending one email you were delaying, asking one question in class, saying no once.
Even these tiny actions shape your identity. They say, I'm the kind of person who shows up.
Courage alone isn't enough. You also need boundaries. People will pull at your time. Messages, requests, interruptions.
Think of your day as a house. Without boundaries, everyone walks in and takes your time.
So we draw the line early. Simple phrases work. Not today. Let me get back to you. I have 10 minutes.
And your environment matters too. Friction can help. Make bad habits harder and good habits easier.
For example, log out of social media. Add friction. Keep your English app on the home screen. Remove friction. Small changes make discipline feel natural.
Finally, a compass and scoreboard. Compass, one word for the year, your North Star. Calm, focus, courage, consistency, something that guides your choices.
Scoreboard, track 2 to 3 numbers weekly. Days you practiced English, days you slept early, days you reset.
Motivation is loud in January, but quiet in February. Your compass and scoreboard keep you honest without stress.
Exactly. They create quiet, strong resolve.
Before we finish, let's do our word tour. These are key words, idioms, and phrasal verbs from today. First, recalibrate. Adjust your direction smartly. Small correction, continue.
Momentum, progress that grows from small wins.
Overwhelm, feeling too much at once.
Burnout, deep exhaustion.
Resilience, ability to bounce back after a setback.
Friction, making habits easier or harder.
Resolve, quiet, strong determination.
Idioms, wake-up call, hit the reset button, draw the line, last straw, on the brink.
Phrasal verbs, bounce back, take over, cut back.
Pick one word today and try using it. That's how it becomes yours.
And remember, one small, repeatable choice changes your year, not big speeches or giant resolutions. Now that we understand blur, reaction mode, quiet drains, minimum winning day, and micro-courage, let's see how this looks in real life.
Yes, I love real-life examples, because theory is nice, but if we can't apply it, it doesn't stick.
Exactly. Let's imagine a morning. You wake up at 7 a.m., your phone is next to your bed, notifications are buzzing, and your email is full. You have 10 things to do, and your mind is already racing.
Sounds familiar. That's me most mornings.
Here's the key. Autopilot is dangerous. If you grab your phone first, doom scroll, check work messages, and then go back to sleep for a few minutes, you start your day reacting instead of choosing.
So what's the alternative?
Start with a tiny, intentional action. For example, open a notebook and write one line of gratitude. Or take one deep breath and think, today I will do at least one thing that matters to me.
Even small actions help your brain feel in control. It's like telling yourself, I'm not just floating through the day.
Exactly. And this is where your minimum winning day begins. One repeatable habit that protects you from overwhelm.
Let's talk about work. Many people feel exhausted by 11 a.m. and wonder why they can't focus on English.
Yes. Often it's not lack of skill or willpower, it's lack of energy. Energy is like fuel. If you start your day with empty fuel, everything feels heavy.
So step 1, protect energy. Sleep well, eat something healthy, reduce mental load. Step 2, schedule deep work. For English, choose a small window like 10 to 15 minutes where you won't be interrupted.
Exactly. Step 3, reduce quiet drains at work. Maybe it's unnecessary meetings, long emails, or always checking chat notifications. Identify one thing and cut back.
Even small reductions free mental space. One less distraction can give you 20-30 minutes to focus on something meaningful.
Evenings are another place where quiet drains happen. Many people end the day with doom scrolling, late-night TV, or overthinking.
Yes, that's how I used to lose my evenings, and by midnight I was burned out.
So, here's a simple evening recovery routine. Wind down 30 minutes before sleep, no screens, just calm activity. Reflect on one small win. Write it down. Plan one intentional action for tomorrow, even if it's tiny, like 10 minutes English.
Even this tiny routine protects energy and improves focus for the next day.
Now, let's go step by step for the year. A weekly plan keeps you out of autopilot.
Step 1, pick your North Star word for the week. For example, calm, focus, or courage.
Step 2, identify your minimum winning day. For example, 10 minutes English practice, 1 early bedtime, 1 small act of courage.
Step 3, micro courage challenge. 1 brave action you do this week. Not huge, just something that stretches you slightly.
Step 4, energy check. Notice your quiet drains and reduce at least 1 this week. Could be doom scrolling, extra emails, or late night snacks.
Step 5, scoreboard. Track 2 to 3 numbers weekly. Maybe 4 days of English practice, 3 early bedtimes, 2 reset moments.
This creates proof for your brain. You are moving forward. Even if motivation is quiet, the numbers show you are making progress.
Let's give real micro courage examples. Sending an email you've been avoiding, speaking 1 sentence in English during class or work, asking a question in a meeting, saying no to a small distraction.
And here's a powerful one. Approaching someone new to practice English. It could feel scary, but that tiny act builds confidence over time.
Yes, courage is not about giant leaps. It's about consistent small steps.
Now, boundaries. Many people lose their focus because they don't say no.
Exactly. Without boundaries, your life becomes reaction mode again.
Draw the line early. For example, I can respond to messages after 8 p.m., or I'll only do 10 minutes extra work after lunch if needed.
Boundaries don't need anger, just calm resolve.
And combine this with environment design. Make good habits easy and bad habits harder. Move social apps, log out of shopping sites, keep your English notebook visible.
Let's check. We now have energy first, sleep, nutrition, quiet drains, minimum winning day, 1 small repeatable habit, micro courage, 1 brave action, boundaries and environment, shield and friction.
Yes, and when you do all these, momentum builds naturally. You feel progress without forcing motivation.
And even if you miss a day, hit the reset button, recalibrate, take 1 small action, and continue.
Let's continue our word tour, collecting key vocabulary from these examples.
Autopilot, when you act without thinking, just reacting. Minimum winning day, the smallest repeatable action that counts. Micro courage, a small brave act each day. Boundaries, limits to protect your time and energy. Environment design, setting up your space to help good habits.
Momentum, progress that grows naturally after small wins. Reset button, starting again after a mistake. Quiet drain, small energy leaks you may not notice. Friction, making good habits easy and bad habits harder.
Pick 1 word and try using it today. Even 1 sentence makes it yours.
Before we finish, here's a practical 7-day challenge for listeners. Choose 1 quiet drain to reduce. Create 1 minimum winning habit, 10 minutes English or 10 minutes walk. Do 1 micro courage action. Set 1 boundary and enforce it. Track your scoreboard for 3 to 5 actions.
At the end of the week, look back and notice momentum and resilience. Even small wins add up.
Exactly. Your brain loves proof. This is how your year stops blurring and starts moving forward intentionally. Let's dive into a full-day example for 2026. Let's start with the morning.
Yes, mornings set the tone. If you start in reaction mode, the whole day can blur.
Here's a simple morning. Wake up at a consistent time, maybe 7 a.m. 1-minute pause. Breathe deeply, stretch, and set intention. Today, I will take one meaningful action. Tiny action first. Write one line in a journal, drink water, or open your English app. Micro courage moment. Even if small, say one kind thing to someone or one English sentence aloud.
Even 10 minutes of English practice can feel huge in the morning if done intentionally.
Exactly. And avoid doom scrolling or checking messages until after this intentional moment. That protects energy.
Next, let's talk about the work or study day. Many learners feel tired before lunch.
Yes. Step 1. Protect deep work windows. For example, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. dedicated to English, reading, or learning. No interruptions.
Step 2. Reduce energy leaks. Don't check all emails at once. Reply only to the urgent ones.
Step 3. Micro breaks. 5 minutes of walking, stretching, or deep breathing restores focus.
Even a tiny 5-minute break improves your energy and protects your baseline winning day.
Afternoons are tricky. Energy often dips and reaction mode sneaks in.
Yes, you might feel overwhelmed and small tasks seem heavy.
Here's a strategy. Identify your quiet drain for the afternoon, maybe social media, unnecessary meetings, or snacks. Cut back intentionally. Even 10 to 15 minutes less scrolling makes a difference. Do one baseline habit, like reviewing 5 English words, journaling, or taking a short walk.
Yes, these small actions keep momentum going. Without them, the afternoon blur can ruin your whole day.
Evenings are critical. Let's plan a recovery-focused evening.
Step 1. Wind down 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Dim lights, no screens, calm activity like journaling or reading.
Step 2. Reflect on one small win. Even writing one line, I practiced English today for 10 minutes.
Step 3. Plan one intentional action for tomorrow. Maybe one micro courage action or your baseline English practice.
Step 4. Energy protection. Stop notifications, avoid doom scrolling, and ensure at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep.
Let's give more micro courage examples for different situations. At work, ask a question in a meeting. At school, speak one sentence in English class. At home, start a short English conversation with family.
Social situations, introduce yourself to one new person. Even tiny brave actions build identity. Your brain says, I'm the kind of person who shows up.
And over time, these small actions create confidence and momentum for the year.
Now let's talk about tracking your progress. Motivation fades, but numbers tell the truth.
Yes, use a simple scoreboard. Track days you practiced English, days you did your minimum winning habit, days you hit the reset button after a slip.
Even small wins matter. Seeing 3 to 4 reset moments or 5 days of baseline actions in a week builds resilience and quiet confidence.
Exactly. And don't judge yourself harshly. This is proof, not punishment.
Here's a sample week plan for 2026. Monday, 10 minutes English, 1 micro courage, cut back on scrolling. Tuesday, 10 minutes walking, reflect on yesterday's win, and force one boundary. Wednesday, 15 minutes English, micro courage action, reset after afternoon distraction. Thursday, 10 minutes English, wind down routine, reduce quiet drain. Friday, micro courage, minimum winning habit, track scoreboard. Saturday, longer reflection, reset week's goals, prepare next week. Sunday, rest, recover energy, pick North Star word for next week.
Notice how small, repeatable actions protect energy and build momentum even if life is busy.
Time for the final word tour, focusing on practical usage. Autopilot, acting without thinking. Example, I was on autopilot and spent 2 hours scrolling. Minimum winning day, your repeatable daily habit. Example, my minimum winning day is 10 minutes of English practice. Micro courage, one small brave action. Example, I showed micro courage by asking a question in class. Boundaries, limits to protect time and energy. Example, I set boundaries and stopped checking emails after 8 p.m. Environment design, setting up your space for success. Example, I put my notebook on the desk to practice English daily. Momentum, progress that grows naturally. Example, after 3 days of practice, I felt momentum. Reset button, starting again after a slip. Example, I missed one day, but I hit the reset button and continued. Quiet drain, small energy leaks. Example, doom scrolling is a quiet drain for me. Friction, making habits easier or harder. Example, I added friction to social media by logging out. Resilience, bouncing back from setbacks. Example, I showed resilience by restarting after missing my habit.
If you remember only one thing from today, it's this. The year doesn't change with a big speech. It changes with small, repeatable choices.
Yes, protect your energy, do your minimum winning habit, take micro courage, set boundaries, and track progress, one small choice at a time.
And even if you miss a day, hit the reset button, recalibrate, and continue. That's real progress.
Remember, your turn to win is about quiet resilience, energy, and intentional daily habits.
Start today, pick one action, and notice the difference by tomorrow.
And if you want, leave a comment, "This week I will," in one sentence. It helps you and other listeners.
Yes, even one line counts.
Thank you for listening to Simple English Cast.
This is Meera.
And I'm Alex.
Keep practicing English, protect your energy, and take small steps.
Your progress doesn't end here. Click on the next video or explore our suggested episodes for more.